Hey guys, it's Jen. It is, I hope you can hear me. I'm gonna bring this a little closer to myself. Sorry. I'm doing this outside today. It's a beautiful day. Yeah, and I just wanted to be outside in it. So I'm sitting under I'll turn this around so you guys can see. I'm sitting under what the hell are these trees called? Well, I can't remember at the moment. Anyway, and I do live in the city, so you're going to hear traffic go by and lawnmowers and all that kind of crap. But my view is nice. So this is my 3-week post-op RNY update. And I'll go over the numbers and all that kind of stuff, how eating has been, how drinking has been, that kind of thing, so that you guys all know. And then I'm going to do a second video talking about some stuff that I think is pretty important. So let's start right off with the numbers. My highest weight was 285 pounds. My first weigh-in at Toronto Western Hospital was 275 pounds. The day of surgery, I was I should write this stuff down. I was 249, I think, 249. And this morning I was 225.2. So you guys do the math. I can't remember. I do have it written in my phone, which I'm using to record this video, so I can't look. But something from my highest weight, it's almost just shy of 60 pounds lost, which is excellent. I feel pretty good. What's there to talk about? So I'm sorry, first and foremost, I'm sorry. I did mean to get you guys a video last week. I'd never had the opportunity. So I'll kind of do a wrap-up of both weeks. So week 2 post-op was pretty similar to week 1. I was still on the full liquid diet, so meaning I could eat soup and like full cream soups. By the end of the second week, I had graduated myself to chili because I was getting pretty darn sick of soup, and it was basically the only thing that I was really allowed. I do have a milk allergy. I was lactose intolerant before surgery, kind of mildly, and by mildly I mean if I ate half a bucket of ice cream it would cause me problems, but if I had a little bit of milk and cereal there was no problem. So there's that. After 2 weeks after surgery, I discovered that my lactose intolerance has been heightened since the surgery. So I was drinking, I hope you guys can hear me. I was drinking the Premier protein shakes for the first 2 weeks, and they started causing me some issues. And I got a little scared. When I say issues, TMI warning right now, it was causing me diarrhea. But it was like I would drink a shake and then I'd go to the washroom 6 times within an hour afterwards, and I was not getting enough fluid in to warrant that kind of fluid output, if you know what I'm saying. So I was worried that I was going to get dehydrated. So I was kind of forced to move from the protein shakes to the protein bars early. If you have to do that, make sure you chew the crap out of that. I can only get in about a third of a protein bar at a time, so I feel like I'm constantly eating because it takes me 3 sittings to eat 1 protein bar. So yeah, that's the milk problem. Oh, look at that! There's a nice flyaway going on here. Oh well. So yeah, that's what's going on with the protein shakes. What I'm trying to do is determine whether it was because that's all I was putting in my system, if I reacted that way, or if if I drink them more in moderation, say have one every other day or have one a day rather than 2 a day, if that will allow me to get in more protein, because now that I'm not having the shakes, I'm having a hard time getting in enough protein. And the beat goes on. So that has been my challenge week 2 and 3. I'm on the pureed phase right now. I'm not actually pureeing my food. Just the whole concept of pureed food grosses me out. The baby food aisle makes me gag just to walk down it. So I figure that very moist food chewed very well equals pureed, and I don't have to look at it. So I'm just choosing really moist foods, and I am chewing the crapola out of it. I basically chew it until it doesn't have any more flavor, and then I swallow. And I swallow in small, I try to swallow in small amounts rather than, swallowing everything in my mouth at once. I'll swallow, say, 2 or 3 times for one mouthful of food. So there's that. Week 3, a little bit easier than week 2. Week 1 and 2, I had a very hard time getting water in. I'm going to back this up so I can show you. I think that my stomach is now like right in that area right there. And when I drank water, it would go down my esophagus and it would land hard at the bottom. And it would feel almost like, the best way that I can describe it is to say that it felt like if you've ever taken too big of a gulp of pop and it hits your esophagus hard, when you go, oh, that hurt. That's kind of what it felt like for the first little while. It's still doing that a little bit, but not as much. And I find if for me, if the water's really cold, it doesn't do it as much. My pouch's best friend in the world right now is sugar-free freezies. For some reason, those go down like a charm, better than anything else that I've put in my mouth since surgery. So I typically have 1 freezy a day, or we'll call it 1.5, because I also share. I go bite for bite with my dog on these freezies, but because he likes them as much as I do. So yeah, that's pretty much my update. I think, if I can remember correctly, I think it's something around the 13 pounds lost in surgery or something to that effect, somewhere in there. So I'm just every day working. It gets a little bit better. The slow loss this week, I think, has to do with a little bit of washroom issues, a little bit of constipation, and also that I'm not getting enough in. I've been averaging, something freaked me out. I've been averaging about under 400 calories a day right now. I'm trying desperately to bring that up. And I swear to you, I am eating all day long every day, or at least it feels that way. So one day at a time, right? Try to make it, try to bring it up every day. I try to eat a little bit more every day. So I will update you guys next week and let you know how that's going. If you have any questions, please ask away. And I'm going to come back in a few minutes and do a second video. Okay? Have a good day, guys. Bye.